Send it, brother.
Watch arcade, watch arcade then. They can't come the other way.
Alright, GG.
We get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Holy shit!
Green, we just pincer office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if I can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade, watch arcade then. They can't come the other way.
Alright, GG.
We get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Holy shit!
Green, we just pincer office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if I can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade, watch arcade then. They can't come the other way.
Alright, GG.
We get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Holy shit!
Green, we just pincer office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if I can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready. I think I'm heading north.
All right.
Who's got Quacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell him going in.
Freezer and storefront.
You have the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
freezer.
GG.
Get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Holy shit.
Green, you just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm TH Pine. I'm here with Axsom, our lead level designer. Say hello.
I have to restart. Woohoo!
Yeah. Well, you'll get your usual scene in a moment. We'll stick to the chat for a second, because yeah, Axsom needs to restart his stuff. So
I gotta restart my computer again. It'll just be a sec. That M1 M2 drive though, good shit. Anyway, boop boop boop.
boop boop boop. All right. So if you have any questions before we start the stream properly, put them in chat. Avocado Steam is talking about people comparing the game to Siege. Yeah, a lot of people do. I mean, I think the reason for that is pretty obvious. It's just like the closest, like let's put it that way. The genre of 5v5 clear and breach and clear, I guess, gameplay is not oversaturated. Let's put it that way. And like there aren't too many games in that genre, so it makes sense to compare it to the other ones in the genre, even though there are several severe differences between them. So yeah. So yeah, we'll be starting with our levels in a moment. Please hold the line or something like that. I hope you all had a good day. We're switching up the schedule this week a little bit. Axsom and Sandwich swapped because Sandwich doesn't have time today, and I'm taking over Smith's slot because he doesn't have time. So we're doing basically today our Monday stream, which is Axsom and me, I guess. But it's Tuesday, so variety or something like that. Are you ever going to add any more guns? Yes, absolutely. We actually have concrete plans for a few, but I'm not allowed to share them yet.
All right, we're booted back in. Just loading up Unity.
Unity.
Yeah. That always takes the longest because Unity.
Yeah. I imagine it takes a while to boot up, like most bigger programs.
Yeah. Just gotta load the entire project.
How big is the project?
A lot of shit, man. I don't know.
Many gigabytes, I assume.
It's a lot of gigs. I mean, really, just depends on how many branches I have pulled.
That's fair.
I pulled the entire repository of every branch. That's like a day of just importing shit.
Okay.
I did it at the office. Like I have every branch at the office, so I could like go back and load like the very first commit. Going back to Monkey over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it reject Argus, return to block, dude?
Rip block dudes. Rip.
Alright. Very dead.
Will the ranks ever be more fancy? Yes. That's actually on the roadmap, so I'll recommend checking that one out. There's a ranked overhaul there. Which will make the ranks more fancy. How often do we get new tile sets? I'll just translate that.
Whenever the fuck we finish them.
We just got a new one, so we're working on more. We'll get more in the future.
We are working on new tile sets right now.
Well,
I got out of 2 meetings regarding a new tile set, so yeah, it's actually being worked on. No worries.
Any plans to add a secondary shoddy for attackers? Well, not really. I think that would be too strong. Honestly, it's just
You gotta
too useful.
steal that shorty.
Yeah, it makes it more valuable to steal it as well. So how does it look, Axsom? Are you ready?
Okay,
I don't
we're,
see a
we're
stream yet.
slowly getting everything online. Unity
Alright.
just finished loading. Let me start the share so you can see.
Mm-hmm. Well, this
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
it's
look
not,
too bad.
It's not doing it anymore. We're good. Like I was getting some weird hitching whenever I would fly around or like highlight an object, it would start hitching, and I'm just like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see, it's nice and smooth now. So we're
There
good.
we go. Looks good.
Yeah. When Bard and I were in a meeting, I was trying to do stuff, and it just every time he was like, "Can you move this over here?" And it was just like hitch. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There's a nice square one. Paul.
All right. Since we have a new stream today with fairly like we have a bunch of new players from the weekend promotion and sale and whatnot. So
Yeah, I forgot we did.
we'll just go over the basics, especially because someone else asked about it already. So I guess I give you the talk now. This is one of our 2 weekly map streams. So again, hello, I'm TH Pine, the community manager. I'm here with Axsom, our, what is it, lead level designer, senior level designer? What's your
I don't
level?
fucking know anymore, dude.
Okay, it's
I make
our
levels. I make
big
levels.
boy
and I
level
talk a lot.
designer. And how levels work in our game is that we have right now 4 tile sets, more in the works: Factory, C-Store, Kill House, and Kill Dome. And based on those tile sets, we create new maps. And we create them procedurally, at least partially. And that's what you see right now. See what that happens right now. The generator is doing its job and is creating the foundation of a map. And then we'll touch on them and, well, we touch them. That sounds wrong. Our level
Yes, it
designers
does. Don't say that again.
our level designers like look at it. Is it reasonable what level design is, what the level system is doing? And if it is,
Not
then we'll take
usually.
it. Yeah, usually not, and we have to do it again, I guess. So yeah, if it's reasonable, we can take the map and make a proper map out of it by giving it a few final touches, and then it gets in the oven, so to speak. The light maps need baking, which takes between 20 and 40 minutes per map, and then we push them out on Friday usually, and that means we add up to or around 20 new maps, at least 20 new maps every Friday, and we remove some old ones. So the pool is right now at like 150, I think, total. And yeah, that's generally how it works. One common question is, why do you not just do it in the loading screen? Like, why do you not generate a new map every time? Well,
Light map bakes, my friend.
yeah, that's the technical reason. The technical reason is light map baking just takes too long. But there's also another reason, which is the level, like making the level generator, like do most of the work. I like, especially like the tedious.
It's funny
work.
that you're about to go into this spiel because like the tile set I'm working on, it's 99% done when I finish the gen. It's
Really?
good. It's
That's
really
nice.
good, dude.
That's
it is
nice.
so good.
All right. Well, let's talk about it anyway.
Yeah. It's
So-
like before you get into that, I've solved
Yeah.
most of that. So.
That's nice. That's good to hear. That's actually good to hear. This will speed up map
Yeah, it's
generation
like when
significantly.
there's only 2 rooms that I have to nudge stuff around in, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, and it's not anything to the level of like factory where I'm like making whole levels. It's like I'm gonna
Cool.
shove this desk 4 units to the right and push it up 1. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna move this pillar over here. We're good, and then that's it.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. That sounds amazing.
It's fucking great. Like again, I'm still in the prototype phase of that thing, and I made 2 maps in 45 minutes.
Wow.
It was on Sunday, and again, this is prototype maps, so it's good shit.
Yeah, sounds great. Sounds great. So yeah, what we're talking about is that we got getting the level generation system to a point where it would consistently create the whole map every time would be really hard and would take a lot of effort. Like, it's probably possible, maybe, but it would be, well, especially if you're saying for the new tile set you got it to 99%, so I guess it would be possible.
It's definitely possible, but like I designed the tile set from the ground up with that in mind. These tile sets, like Factory, Kill House, C-Star, were not designed with that in mind. So.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, what it comes down to is that the level generator is really good at certain things, especially like playing Tetris, as we call it.
Yeah,
so placing
really
rooms and stuff like that.
Yep, it's really good at placing rooms, and then not so good at placing stuff inside of it.
Yeah, and like choosing reasonable door locations or bomb locations and stuff like that. It's not great at that. Luckily, these are things a human being who's trained in map making is pretty good at. So that's something a human can do fairly easy.
That's questionable.
And so,
I don't know if I'm good at this, bro.
Fair enough. But at least a human is fast doing it and is way better than the generator usually. So basically, it's kind of the 80-20 rule. You get the algorithm to do 80% of the job, and instead of pushing it to 100 because the last 20% would take forever. And instead you solve the other 20% by doing it manually. And since we have to wait for the light map making anyway, and so fully automated generation like in the loading screen is out of the question anyway, this solves a lot of issues. Because the one of the big problems with fully automating it would also be to get it to a 100% consistency, right? So it never does something wrong, because if it would create a level that's not viable, like that just doesn't make sense, or like bomb is not accessible or whatever, that would just be really bad. And right now, our level designers can like look at what the level generation system is throwing at them and go, nope, that doesn't look good. Let's do this again, and then we're good and we'll find a good one eventually. So those are the reasons, generally speaking, why we do it the way we do it. But yeah, so next tiles, is that the next tiles that you're working on, or is it, well, one of the future tile sets, I guess?
It is the one I'm actively working on.
Yeah.
Now.
So that goes.
We test every Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds good. Like if you got that to almost fully automated, then
yeah, it's good.
Do you expect it to like level generation time to be like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that?
Once
when you're done.
So the problem is that all of the other automated steps take a while. Like the pre-room pass on that takes about 2 minutes, and the post-room takes anywhere between 2 and 5.
Okay. Maybe it would be possible to
There's a ton of shit going on, so like I have to make sure that the rest of it is easy, because there's a lot of architectural stuff that's done in the pre-room and the post-room pass.
I see. I wonder if it would be possible, like if the main, or if a big part or a majority of the time is going into these automated steps, if it would be possible to find a workflow where this happens while you're not on your computer.
Yeah, it's funny because we used to have that, dude. Yeah, there's it might actually still be.
Might be worth bringing back then.
Right there, did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Force stop continuous bake. Okay.
So I don't know if that's the right one, but we basically had a generate maps nonstop button.
Okay.
And we would go in and go to just go the thing and tell it to stop, and it would be like, all right, it gave us like 60 maps overnight or whatever, and
then just look at them and choose the ones that look reasonable.
Yep. Like that system already exists.
Yeah. I mean, if you push the next tile set to a state where you actually only need to do manual things for like a minute or two, then this sounds very useful.
Yeah, we would have to go in and make that judgment call on that if it's that high, if I can push it that high and that accurately, because even though like a curation time on it's really low, the odds of getting a mal gen are high. Not necessarily C-star levels of high, but not to the point where we could like gen them overnight. Because you'd end up with some garbage, because it's like there's two halves of the map that need to touch, and level gen doesn't always link them, and if they don't link, then it doesn't work.
Someone asks about, like, that's one of the other common questions. Will we ever get like a map editor?
Probably not.
Very
Anytime
unlikely.
soon. It's extremely unlikely, my dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not in the foreseeable future. There are two reasons for this, really. One is it would require a lot of work for us to provide that, and we're prioritizing other things right now. And also, it's kind of going against the spirit of the game, because the idea is that you don't have map knowledge. Well, if you're the guy who made the map,
Well,
then
let's back up
that's
on
out of the
that.
window.
Like, in terms of map knowledge, like we want players to have a tiny bit of map knowledge,
Yeah.
but not in the sense that I've played this map before. It's I've played this tile set before. So
Yeah,
like
sure.
every tile set has consistent rules to it. Like Office, like almost always, has a window. The docks always have something. Like on this map, it's like, okay, docks always have have at least one truck back up to it, and you can always go into it. If there's a truck here, you can always go into it.
Yeah.
Offices are always 2 floor and they overlook things. Pipeworks always has a 2nd floor thing up against the wall that you can walk on. Toxic always has a toxic pool in the guy. Like there's consistent rules to each room in the tile set, and that's what we want people learning.
Yeah.
And then how we want these rooms to be very simple, right? So it's like, this is a pretty simple room. It's just the 2nd floor walkway in the top, and then there's blockers in the middle. So it's kind of like a big, like hallway without the word hallway. But where you get simple, where a simple room and a simple room connect is where you get complexity. So it's like, well, these two things are together now, so well, you could wall charge into here, that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That describes it pretty well, I'd say. So yeah, like maybe sometime in the far future we find a way to give people the ability to make maps, and then we let them use them for custom games or something like that. But yeah, one thing we do, however, is like with our streamer partners, we sometimes do what we call make a map, where they sit down with one of our level designers and create a map together. Yeah, that's you, right? You're in Sandwich.
Oh my god!
And that map goes into rotation for a few weeks usually, so that's fun. We might do another one, like we'll probably do one eventually again, where we do like it's not just for partners, but we like do like a contest where you can win a slot for make a map or something like that.
Yeah, we used to do it all the time in alpha, but like since there's so many more people in the community now, if I go into Discord and say,
I would not call that all the time, but yeah, we did it a few times.
I did like 5 or 6 of them, dude. It was a lot. Like
yeah, maybe.
And it wasn't just one person each time. It was like anywhere between 3 and 6 to 7 people every time. Like it's not. So it was a lot. There's a lot of make a maps that went on in alpha, but yeah, if I went into Discord and said, who wants to make a map, literally like 1,000 hands go up, and how the hell do I choose?
Yeah, we would need to make it like a contest or something. But I think we still... Actually, I wanted to talk to Smith about that, because I'm not sure how much time you guys have right now, and how many of the partners still want to make a map. So, well, eventually we would do another, we can just do giveaway or whatever, where we give away a slot for make a map or something like that. I think that would be fun. Either like just purely random, or like who submits the best fan art, or who does the funniest captions for a picture or whatever. All right, so let's talk about this map, because we didn't yet. We're doing a factory.
Correct.
Is it... Are you looking for something specific, or are you just...
I'm assembling right now.
Today?
Just regular stuff.
So what do we have? Bombs in office? Will it stay there? Or?
Oh no, he's definitely not staying in office.
All right. I assume you want to put the door in office. I think it's around now. You want to put a door in office?
Yeah, he goes over here.
Like an exterior one?
I gotta... Give me a second, I got a lot of shit going on in my head.
Sure.
Sorry. So... This guy... Let me just finish organizing this dude. Okay. So, doors... Yeah, so green... Oh, let me... That's why I can't see it.
Oh, we have a fan.
There
back
we
on
go.
the fireworks. Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah, so I gotta think for a second what I actually wanted to do. Red here, probably red here.
You meant green
think-
in storage, right? Because you said red.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, green, red, probably green, red.
Mhm.
I think is what I want to do.
That's
I might
reasonable.
actually put the red on docks instead, so you have to go up here.
You know what that means, though? That means power isn't toxic.
Oh, absolutely. We all love power toxic here. Let's do this though. Let's extend this a little bit.
Here's a very easy question. What tile set does have the most OSHA violations on average?
The one I'm working on.
Yeah,
This
factory.
one, factory. Like I've said many a time to people, if I make a factory and it doesn't have at least 5 OSHA violations, why am I making this map?
Yeah. Yeah. What program are we using? This is a very it's Unity with a bunch of house-made in-house made tools, which is basically the level generation system. So, but yeah,
Yep.
overall this is
It's
Unity.
Unity.
It says so on the top as well.
I think that's cut off by the.
Oh
by
yeah,
thingy.
you don't see that on stream. You're right. I'm
Yeah, I'd have
hiding
to
the
pull it down, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like there you go.
Unity with the extra steps. Yeah, pretty much.
Basically. I really need to go in and edit these tiles so these room labels are in their proper spot. I'm tired of fucking moving them around every time. Alright, let's see. What else do I want to do here?
People in chat are bringing out the fans again that are blowing towards walls. I know. I assume you saw that in the Discord already.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Just the fans are just facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Look, they were contractually obligated to get air circulation. Didn't say where the air had to be circulated.
Will there be themed maps depending on holidays? Oh, we had that.
Yeah, we had that already. We had Winter Kill House.
Yeah, that was fun. Well, the other maps were a little bit snowy as well, but yeah, it was mostly
Yeah.
Kill House.
Just mostly Kill House.
I think the others just had snow, right? And Kill House had special.
Yeah, they
specific
had the
props
snow
and
particle effects, but yeah, the Kill House had actual props.
Christmas
With,
trees and Christmas lights.
snowmen and yeah.
snowmen, yeah. How long are you going to be supporting the process? Well, as long as possible. It's the obvious
As long as we
answer to
can-
that.
As long as we can, bro.
Yeah.
I've been making maps for this shit for what? Are we at the 3-year mark yet? It's been a long time.
Since what do you count? From when are you counting?
No, from when I started making
Oh,
maps.
okay.
It's
Might
been
be.
a while for me, so. How big is this bad boy? He's slightly chunkier, but gives you this cool sightline down the middle.
Yeah, I really like the new pipeworks, I gotta say. They're so much more interesting than the shelving units.
Yep.
I mean, it's just the pipes look a little bit boring, I guess. They're long, but
Yeah,
they
but
make
it's-
just
at
more
least it's-
make more sense.
Different stuff on the wall, dude. At least
Yeah.
it's not shelves for.
Yeah.
It's like shelves and storage, shelves and pipework, shelves and toxic. It's just shelves. We're a storage warehouse now.
Yeah, is it a warehouse or a factory?
Exactly.
That's a good question. Does the universe of due process even have OSHA violations? As in, have they been scrapped in favor of profit? I mean,
Probably.
Yeah.
That's my assumption. Is this just OSHA does not exist? It's like they're probably, it's probably gotten bled out to the point where it's like as long as you put a poster up saying, hey, you might die, that's probably acceptable. It's like, yeah, it's just a poster. It's like we have I know some of the rooms spawn the posters that are like, it's been X days since accident. I think we have it set at 5, but if you shoot the poster, it turns down to 0.
No. OSHA violations.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations.
That sounds very much like streams with Axsom, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone's asking about the level of destruction the game have. Will it be more like, well, it's not like Rainbow Six Siege. You cannot like put holes in walls with guns. That is.
Yeah, that shit was annoying when we had it.
Yeah. Basically, we want to have some level of destruction, but if it's too much, then it just becomes unpredictable. And one of the things we need in this game is predictability, in the sense that you need to have an idea what the enemy team might be planning. Because if you have no freaking idea what they will do, because there are just too many options, then you will not be able to make a plan. And if you don't make a plan in this game, then why are you even playing this game? The whole idea is that, like, the whole idea is that we make planning matter. So we want you to plan. And turns out, for making a plan, you need some level of predictability, and giving people the ability to basically destroy everything throws that out of the window, pretty much.
Correct.
Also, the reason why we removed movable cover, because that was an experiment back in the days.
It did.
There's a blog post about it if you're interested.
Yeah,
actually.
the only thing we did when we had movable covers, you just shove all of the cover directly in front of the green door, and then that was it. Like, attackers just straight up couldn't get in the building. It was the ultimate defender strategy. It was just like, can't fucking defuse the bomb if you can't get to it, forehead. Like,
someone asked about E-lights right now. I'm not sure. Are they not breaking from? No, I think they're not breaking on both sides yet. But I think the plan is to eventually make them shootable from the other side.
what?
E-lights are emergency lights. I think that's the plan. I think at least I heard that. So not quite sure if that's for sure, but at least it's a consideration. So the emergency lights turn on if you turn off the power, and they light up the place a little bit. But yeah, we want, going back to destruction, we want some level of destruction. Like, you can destroy walls with the wall charge, you can blow up doors, obviously. And we also, what we want to bring back is, like, if you shoot the shelf in C-Store, that the soda cans go flying and stuff like that. And that the wall charges will actually destroy props on the other side of the wall, and things like that will come back eventually. It's actually, I think we have a level, a destruction, environment destruction card on our roadmap, if I'm not mistaken. So this stuff will come back, but we will never have like Rainbow Six Siege level of destruction, just because.
Yeah, we tried that a long time ago. And
it doesn't fit with our
game. It was bad.
Yeah.
You like, if you can keyhole every wall, you have no fucking idea where you're gonna get shot from, and it's bad.
Yeah. Why does this warehouse have an exposed vat with toxic water in it? Well, you're mistaken. First of all, this is not a warehouse. It's not a warehouse anymore.
And that man.
It's a factory, and they have a pool of toxic goo because that's what this factory produces. It's a toxic goo factory.
Duh.
Don't ask why or what they do with the toxic goo, but then they produce it.
It's a highly valuable substance.
Absolutely.
Used in all crim explosives.
Yeah.
I mean, you just look at that green goo here. Yeah. Look at that green goo there. You know they shoved that. Come on. Highly combustible.
Absolutely. This factory would be shut down within a second in Canada. Yeah. Probably. It's the equivalent of Mountain Dew. I don't know if you want to drink
Got that gamer fuel.
But if we ever bring stims back, I feel like there should be toxic goo, like energy drinks.
Dude, I love the dumb memes with those stupid stims, and it's a guy when it was we were testing stims, and it was just a really tiny fire extinguisher, so people are just fucking huffing fire extinguishers.
Oh, that was amazing, yeah. Yeah, that was during the prototype phase.
Yeah, that was
Alpha.
that was a lawless
wild.
time.
A few wild weeks for sure. Okay, so putting up some cover positions here
Yeah,
to
trying.
make it viable to play there as a defender, I guess.
Just seeing how it feels. I don't know if I want it or not, but I might
I mean,
put
it gives you. I mean, it's.
I don't want to put it here because you've already got this for cover.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to put more interesting things in this area. I don't want to
Yeah,
put it
that
up
makes
here
sense.
because it's just an annoying angle.
Yeah, but you need,
But I mean, it wouldn't
you need
really matter. It
something
would be for
to.
attackers only.
Yeah, but you need something to fight off, like to hold fan from. I feel.
I mean, this already provides that line of sight blocker.
I was thinking the other way around.
Fan
Like, I guess you can just shoot it from down there. Yeah, it's fine.
Fan can already see quite a bit.
Yeah, I was
Go
more
back
thinking the
up.
other way around. Like, where do you position yourself as a defender if you want to stop the attackers coming fan? But you can just probably just play on the ground around these big goo thingies.
You just play, you play around the good things. Sit up here.
Yeah.
You can sit on dock. I'll put a forky back here. You can just blast them as they come around here. Try to come around to get into office.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So stay back here. I'm gonna put. This is gonna be a no man's land, so you can play around that too. Just
I
gonna
really
shove
like the
up.
C-store freezer where you can shoot the things in the fridge to get through. Is there going to
Yes.
be anything similar to in other maps? I don't know if we have anything planned, but it's
unsure.
a good interaction. Like, it's a good mechanic for sure. So. It makes you, like, it allows you to make your own pathways in a sense, but in a very limited fashion. So,
You gotta choose where your pathway is.
yeah. Will the game have more hazards like electrified waters and such that will kill you or hurt you during a match? Are you
I'd
like
love
thinking
to.
like lava maybe? Because we have lava and toxic goo. So probably more stuff like that in the future as well. Can we get parkour to get on Pipeworks?
We need more trailers.
Toxic asks us to remove door peaks. How do you remove door peaks though?
Oh, I think what he's talking about is when you open the door.
Oh,
it-
like the one in the the door hinges?
Yeah. I think that's what he's talking about. Where you
Yeah,
have
okay,
the,
these are
you have
annoying,
the
I
door. Yeah, this is really fucking annoying, dude. We've had them forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the door opens like this, and it's like you end up with this like really tiny crack that you can peek through. And if you use a
Yeah.
mop, you can just fucking you stand here and just slam your face into it and blow people away. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
I imagine we could pull the geometry on the door back slightly so you can't see.
Yeah,
But
that
I
should
don't know.
probably do the trick.
Like, I don't know the ramifications of why we don't just do that.
Maybe we should bring it up internally. I think it sounds like a good idea.
I'm just trying to shove pretzels in my mouth.
Now I want pretzels.
Yeah, they're the kind of from KFC. They're called like homestyle pretzels. They're from fucking like they're really good. They got all sorts of shit on them.
Okay.
The pride of North Dakota, apparently. Probably the only thing that comes out of North Dakota.
Sounds like it. There
I
we
mean,
go,
when I
shelves.
When I drove through South Dakota, there's nothing there but wall drug. If
Okay.
you don't know what wall drug is, go Google it.
All right.
It's like viral advertising IRL. But now we're talking about my road trip, and we don't need to talk about that.
Are the prefabs you're using made for the game or are they just store-bought assets?
No, we made all of these.
Yes.
There's no way we could do store-bought assets with the same art style over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's usually the issue with so-called asset flips. It's hard to find something that actually looks cohesive. And like we have artists, they want to do things. So we'll let them do things.
Zach's got cool ideas. Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
This will be a very tanky.
That's a bunch of tanks. If anyone is wondering, by the way, the music you can barely hear in the background is from our OST, which contains 10 songs. Only one of them is in the game right now, but we'll add the other ones as well. And they're pretty cool. You can get them on Steam. Yeah, that will come back in the game. It's actually on the roadmap. I put it on the roadmap the other day. Music
Adam's
is coming back.
working on it.
Yep.
We just didn't have an audio engineer to hook it all in. We got the artist to do it for us. Sounded really fucking good. They just never had an audio dude to implement it.
Yeah.
But now we do.
The pains of a small team.
And he's a really cool dude. I always like hearing his internal stuff because he'll use sound effects from other games, and I just find it hilarious when he's like, "Hey, look, I got this feature working," and it's like the Halo sound effects. And I'm just like,
yeah, for testing.
like,
for
can we?
he's just
Yeah, I'm like, just for
stealing sound
testing
effects.
purposes. I'm like, can we just keep it? Come on, please. Just give me the just double kill. I'm like, come on, keep it, man. It's so iconic.
From 1 to 10, how hard is it to stretch a door? Toxic really wants to see the door peaks go, I guess.
What does he want?
He wants you to stretch a door, no, so that the door peaks are not a thing anymore. That doesn't help.
Like that. Not like that. Oh.
No, not like
sorry.
this.
Not like this. I'm sorry. This level doesn't. This level has exactly one door on it, and it has 2 doors. There's a red door in this door, but this door blows the fuck up. I think it's most prevalent on C-Store.
Yeah, you probably cannot.
I could scale it, but I don't know I don't know the ramifications of it because I know doors use their own thing to determine how far they can open. So like if there's a piece, if
This
there's
might
like,
just make it unusable. Is what you're saying?
yeah, I have no idea. I don't fuck with it, but yeah, if there was a wall here, like the door will only open will only go 90-ish degrees. No, it'll only do that instead of clipping all the way through because it used to clip all the way through.
Yeah,
and
if you change it, who knows what happens?
I mean, think about that. Think about me saying that and going, it used to clip through the wall, and think about the really dumb shit you could be able to do with that, right? So like,
Yeah.
just think about it for a moment. You're like, okay, there's actually a wall here, and let's say there's a defender right here who's like waiting. So I put a door charge here, and then open the door. It goes through the wall, and then I blow up the door charge.
Oh no!
It was the dumbest shit, dude. You could do stuff like that.
No.
It was amazing.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
It was incredible. And you were correct. Power toxic.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, every time I put it in there, it's just such a meme. I'm just like, yeah, here we are once again, my old friend. Power toxic. It just can't. It's like a drug. I can stop anytime, I swear.
Are the teams just SWAT and terrorists, or are they named? Well, the attackers are called Argus, which
You
is
don't
the
really have
security
one for
company
the
they're
other
working
ones,
for.
just the
And the Crims
defenders.
are just the Crims. They're not even the same organization for the most part. Like, it's just a bunch
They're just
of,
a bunch of cool dudes trying to have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, Crims or defenders. Whatever you want to call them.
Well, if I want to call him daddy. Oh, wait.
Maybe not.
Gotta go make a no man's land.
No Man's Land.
Gotta go make one. And every time I make one, I always make sure to have one of these because it makes Simber happy. He likes the black crate.
Fair
Come
enough.
on. I really should just make this a prefab so I can quit making it.
Yes. That's what I told you last week.
It's like every week.
Yeah. Do they rebrand after every attack? Pretty sure the defenders look always the same. I mean, well, they will not look the same eventually. So, are forklifts drivable? Nope. I wish they were.
I wish.
But I also
God,
wish they
I wish.
weren't. Like, I think it would be horrible. It would be fun.
there was an item I really wanted for factory, which is a scissor lift, and I wanted you to be able to move it
Yes.
around.
Give me the scissor
Like,
lift.
All it is it's a little cube. It fits in one of these, right? Like it's a little 1x1, and you can just push this thing around and get elevated. All it does is it toggles between first floor and second floor.
Yeah.
So it's like you could push it over here as defenders and like, and then get up on the catwalk,
No,
or on the
would be
not
so
on
cool.
catwalk and get on the pipe works. But yeah,
Pipe
I always
works,
wanted a scissor lift. Like they had one at the UPS building I used to work at. It was just the coolest thing.
Yeah. Problem with these kind of things is they're kind of big tasks for the engineers because they have to figure out
Oh,
the
yeah.
networking of the situation.
Dude, anything with a movable, anything that moves players is just like, just.
It's really hard to get the network right for these things. It's usually super wonky, at least on the first iteration. It takes a lot of work to make it not wonky. So, maybe eventually.
Trying to figure out where I want to put this thing. Because I don't want to get it too close to pipe works because you can just jump on it. I think it has to exist like over here. Put it like that.
Okay, let's take a look at chat because there's a bunch of messages coming in. Okay, let's not do. Right, I think we're almost done with this one, right?
Just I'm making sure you can cover bomb from dock. So you can get in this truck and see bomb.
That makes sense.
It's one of the only spots you can cover it from. But in order to get into here, you have to fight. You have to fight office in order to get inside from this direction. Just trying to think.
Combs wants a giant forklift outside behind one of the crates. So it's hidden.
Just a really big forklift.
Yeah, just a huge one.
What if I just want a long forklift? What if I don't want a big one? Just,
No.
what if I just want this? Just, Here we go. Like a big toothy one. This is like the narwhal of forklifts. It's just really thick.
Like what would it be?
There we go.
It can pick up
Picking this up.
the big containers.
The big boy. I feel like this would try to pick it up, and this whole back half would just go instead.
Yeah. Can we get a small forklift? Can we make like a tiny forklift in the cabin of the other forklift?
Absolutely, this is an idea dumb enough that I'll do it.
Oh no, what have we done? What have we done?
Here you go.
And the Axsom noodles.
God, this is so fine grained.
Yeah, it's very small. I feel like can you go into like can you put the first person dummy next to it, and because I think you can barely see it. To move it. Okay, you can see the forklift, but I think you will have a hard time seeing the
If you zoom in
noodles.
on it with a mop, because if you go, what is this? You'll see the.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you'll see the other thing. If you get closer to it, you can definitely see
Oh
it.
yeah, I guess.
It's
there it
right
is.
there. It'll be bigger in your like when you're playing because
Yeah, because then you're full screen.
Squashed.
Yeah. Mm.
But yeah, it'll be
Can you
fine
pop
when
out
you're
the
actually
thing,
in game.
or just like this?
I mean, you can see him. He's right there. But
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't like lit properly. This hasn't been baked, so it's gonna
Yeah.
have wonky lighting. But there you go. We have an Axsom noodle cup driving a mini forklift, driving a forklift. It's like forklift, and I should have put a third forklift in there just to keep it going. Forklift driving a forklift, driving a forklift.
Zach is here to kill the fun.
Oh,
I would point out the
did
negative
Zach say-
costs of adding double light and doubling the geometry of these assets.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be a buzzkill?
It's just one more forklift. We're fine. Hopefully. I don't know what the performance cost of these things actually is.
Axsom mean.
What does baked mean? Here's a question
When
from
you
chat.
smoke a lot of marijuana. Wait.
No. Well,
Stop
we're
that right now.
usually
I'm not
We
baked
usually-
on stream. It's okay.
we I feel like this conversation is going in the wrong direction a little bit.
No, baked lighting is basically we take all the maps and pre-calculate how the light's going to affect the level. So when you shoot the light out, it already knows what to do.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called baking actually, but probably because it takes a while.
It bakes the lighting into the texture of like
Oh, okay.
this wall piece. It's burned into this texture when it does all that calculations. So that's why. So like it'll burn / bake these the lighting data into the texture itself. Zach might be able to explain better, but that's my understanding. I'm just a humble level designer. I am noob.
How many lines of code does this game have? I have no clue.
It's actually a fun question. I don't know either. I won't know how many lines a level generator is.
I mean, line of codes is a terrible metric, but
Yep.
would still be interesting. Like, would be an interesting fun fact to know for sure. So what's the name?
Pegasus
Hour.
Hour.
Sure.
I go drink water real sick.
All right. I mean, this looks like a decent map to me. It's you have office, green into toxic, or just bomb. Yeah. Might actually be kind of hard to defend. Actually, maybe. I'm struggling right now to find a good defender plan, but
You say that about literally every map we make.
this might be true. Maybe I'm just bad at defending. Instead of pirate ship in the prefab, yes.
I made pirate ships.
Yeah.
I got to live my dream and make pirate ships for April Fool's Day. It was great. So, spoilers. While I was making that map, I had Gangplank Galleon on loop on my computer, so I listened to nothing but Gangplank Galleon, and it was fucking incredible. These things are always clipped. I gotta move this whole scene around, and then we'll be done. Come here. This is not the mid ground with the mystical trash bag.
Too bad.
Yep. Wait, or is that the trash bag? No, there he is! He's alive!
Oh, there we go.
Put him inside. Just put him right in the corner. Welcome, mystical trash bag who never dies.
For the people who don't know what we're talking about, usually if you place, if we put the level in the mid ground, then most props get deleted that would be in the way. But this
And for
trash bag,
whatever
for some reason, just doesn't.
Yeah, like when I clear the mid ground, like I could pull the level over here and it would delete all of these crates. And for whatever reason, this trash bag, like you can see it down here, like there used to be 2 rows of these, like this crate used to be over here too, but when I cleared it, like this truck was touching it, so it deleted it. Yeah, for whatever the fuck reason, this trash bag refuses to get deleted, so he's just like this like immortal guardian of the factory.
Can you go to the red door really quick, because
I have something important to do.
I wasn't mentioning it, but I was thinking about it. Wait, that's the
Very
wrong
important.
one. What are you
Yeah, I
doing?
gotta find the. I can never remember which one it is. There it is.
That one. It would be more funny if Clover would actually be watching this stream.
I know. He'll find it eventually. Alright.
So the other, can you go to red door? Oh, I guess it doesn't. It just looks weird. The red container there, is that like squashing into the wall or something?
What?
On the red door, there's like a red no, on the red door. This looks, oh no, I guess it's fine. It looked a bit weird, but I guess it's not going into the wall. I love your company name, Giant Enemy Crab. No, that is a name I want to work for, right? We're all about crabs over here.
All about that Sony 2004 press conference.
Also that. Was it Sony?
Yeah, it was Sony. It was about it was for PS3, dude.
Sure, yeah. No, yeah, it was Sony. For some
You're
reason,
gonna
I
be
thought it
able
was
to
like
do these
EA or
historic.
something.
We have historically accurate battles. Here's a giant enemy crab. Historic battles. Giant enemy crab. Historic battles.
You can
giant
hit
enemy
its
crab.
weak points for critical
Massive
damage.
damage.
No, massive damage. Yeah.
Massive damage. Yeah, that was it. Alright, that one took about an hour. It's 3, so we can have time for another.
Sony 2006. Get your meme history right. Yeah, Cabby.
Sorry, got the year wrong. I said 2004. Excuse me, I will just, what is it? What's the ritualistic suicide? Seppuku? Yeah, there we go.
Yes. The artists are here to roast us today. First Zach, now Cabby.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of prototype maps to make after this, so I'm gonna be busy.
Actually, this is a question for you. Are items like bottles, water bottles, and things that you put on a table, are they fixed or movable? Like if you walk over them, will they go flying?
They used
right now
to.
they're, yeah.
Right now they're not. They used to be. Like we used to label them as small physics objects. So if you bonked them, they would slide around and stuff. But not anymore.
they don't.
Not yet. We'd have to bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was always really cool because C-Store felt super dynamic because you could shoot those shelves, like in the middle of storefront. Like the convenience store shelves, and like shit would just go flying everywhere.
Yeah.
And after the level was done, you were defusing. There'd just be stuff all over the floor, and you would just wade through all of this stuff, and it would like your character model would kind of push it aside as you walked through it. It was really cool.
Yeah, we'll bring that back. It's on the roadmap.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know like bringing back the little dudes is like really low priority. So
Yeah, that's true. But like the shelf destruction and stuff like that will definitely make its way back in.
Bring the physical object script back. That shit was great. It let me do a lot of Easter eggy stuff. I'm trying to figure out if I want this level right now.
I mean, it doesn't look too bad.
I mean, well, I'd like have to migrate Pipeworks like down here because I would want people to be able to get up this way, right? Like if it would, like servers would be your green, and you would either split this way or split this way, and power would be down here. Can't have power toxic if there's no toxic forehead. I do red and
Yeah,
office,
that's a good
and then red on
question.
dog.
Where do we put power?
Probably down here, lower right of storage. It's like one of these two spots, so you have to fight through the green room to get to it. And I just put bomb right here, and put it facing left right, approximately here, so you can defend from here, here, and here, and back here. Yeah, fuck it, we'll keep it. I mean, I already mentally put bomb somewhere, so I'm keeping it. Probably put power like right here.
Just put power on the roof, easy peasy.
Yeah, nope, yet completely inaccessible. It'll be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong, and I certainly won't get bitched at in level feedback.
I think it would be funny to have like a map. Like, it's probably not a good idea. It would probably be horrible to play, but we have daylight kill house, right? So you cannot turn power off there. What about a map where you cannot turn it on? Like it's always dark.
Just yeah, we'll just do April Fools next year. We'll have nighttime kill house, and it's just always dark.
It's actually a good April Fool's idea. I like that.
Yeah, it's sorry,
Good
it's
call.
nighttime on kill house now. It's just perma dark. You can't see.
I guess
shit.
it would actually be fairly easy to do because Kalos just doesn't have lights, right? So if we make
Yeah.
if we
Yeah, that's
remove the
all we do.
global light,
We'd
then
have
it would-
we'd have to make a secondary, like we'd have to make quote unquote a new tile set that's
Yeah.
just kill house night, and we would set up the mid ground scene to
dark.
dark. Yeah, we just delete the sun.
Yeah.
Delete like yeah, I mean we could do it right. Like factories and night is a quote unquote night scene, but the moon does provide light. But yeah, we would just turn that off. It's like,
Mhm.
yep, sorry guys, it's just pitch fucking black in here.
And then you just like put a few flares like ready to pick up, lying around in the level.
And we just give everybody free flashlights for the level, yeah. We give everybody good flashlights. Oh come on, Pipeworks.
There would be a flare dispenser somewhere in the level.
Yeah. Blood for flares. You trade
Yeah.
10 HP for a flare. Be the weirdest thing to make. But then again, this is the weirdest future. This is the darkest timeline, so
Derby has a great addition to that map. Add a power breaker, but it only turns on one light right above it.
no, it turns on the light in the defender area.
Oh no, imagine you have to pick up your gear in pitch black.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do it in pitch black. You're just like, oh god, where am I? It's like you're just fumbling for the wall to get a pistol, so you get a fucking flashlight. And it's just
I
like,
think
oh, there you
everywhere
go.
I know we have, I think, body lights, so I guess you can just.
I mean, I wouldn't make the crims fumble around in pure
That would be
darkness.
dumb.
I would put I'd put a light in there so they could see just the weapon wall,
like a
but
little
just
candle on the
weapon wall.
planning table or something like that.
Exactly. Just like take a couple candles, fucking blow the light out on it, so it's really big. But yeah, pretty much just do dumb shit like that.
Why is April so long away now?
I know,
Start
it
of
just
April
It
1st.
just happened.
Damn
you get
it.
all these
We
fun
missed the
ideas after
opportunity.
it happened. I didn't even get to do because I was moving that week. I didn't even get to do Inside Out Kill House like I really wanted to.
What is Inside Out Kill House?
So since I missed my opportunity, I have to wait a year. So Inside Out Kill House was what I really wanted to do for April Fool's Day, but it would have taken a while. Basically, Inside Out Kill House is a vault map, but I make the vault 2 stories tall, then I put the attacker truck inside the vault.
Oh no!
So attackers start inside the vault, and I put the bomb outside of the level.
How did I
So
get
the
out? Is there a button? Oh, there's a button
There are-
inside the wall, right?
There are
Yeah, okay.
3 buttons inside that all connect to different doors. So there's
Oh, so
3
they have
doors.
multiple doors. Oh,
They have multiple exit doorways, and as soon as they open the door, defenders can now get inside and mess with them. So it's like, which door do we want to exit from to try to get outside of the level? And I'd turn all of the fire doors backwards, so maybe there's a door you open and there's a fire door right in front of it, but you still have the door charge to get outside.
oh, that sounds.
And then I would put
Horrible.
the bomb out. I would put the bomb outside, but you could cover bomb from ideally, I would pick a level that had a courtyard and a reception, so you could cover bomb from inside reception. Be
Oh,
like,
you
I
would
can-
actually put the bomb outside, so the defenders
I would-
have to, the attackers have to fight their way out of the building.
Yeah, you have to fight your way out of the building, get to the bomb, and then clear out the areas that can cover bomb, which would be more than one. But yeah, that was what I wanted to do for April Fools. That was Inside Out Kill House. Was just start the attackers in the building in a safe location, which is vault, and they control which door which of their exits are they taking to get into the level. It might not be 3 doors, it might just be 2, but it's like you have to pick a direction to go and then fight your way out. And once you get outside, you can make it straight for bomb. But at that
Yeah,
point,
that
it's
would
like,
be-
well, now we have to clear out reception at the very least.
Yeah.
And reception would be the hardest room to get to from inside of the map.
That would have been a great April Fool's map. Cannot wait
Yeah,
for next year.
I really wanted to do that, but didn't have time because, again, I was moving.
Unfortunate timing.
Very
I mean, our
unfortunate.
April Fool's map were a day late anyway, but you got them on April 2nd. Oh, that was kind of a mess.
It was fun though. Got it done. What? Ah.
Zoop. Yeah, this will require some manual work now because you decided to make Pipeworks be somewhere else.
Yep, this is gonna take a
Could
while.
you not just like do something similar as you did with the Easy Toxic for Pipeworks, where you just like,
I absolutely could.
what makes things like this easier? Not sure if it's worth the effort, but
It would
be
be
nice
worth
to
the
have.
effort. I don't have the time right now.
you're too busy to improve. Is that what you're saying?
I got TS5 to work on, yeah.
Yeah, I see. And maybe also want to see the next tile set, so I guess that's important.
Very important, especially considering we're testing on a weekly schedule. So
Mm.
like I just got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, time to die.
Remove all of them. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Kill him now. Alright. Successfully transplanted.
You also need to move the
Yeah, I'll
room
move
label.
I'll move the label down. I just gotta run the post room pass and the lighting pass.
What is the post room pass doing again?
Post room pass adds a lot of the pillars.
Oh, okay.
So like pillar, it'll add all those. Does
And
some other
lighting
shit.
pass adds the lights, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have like, as you can see, like we're not manually placing lights and stuff like that. And, like there's a lot of steps that the level generation algorithm.
I mean, level
does for us.
level gen does a lot of stuff for us that most people don't
Yeah.
think about. Like, if you noticed, I haven't had to apply textures to any of these walls.
Yeah.
So I will when I replace these with doorways. But like, I didn't have the
also-
texture any of these. I didn't have to texture this. Like, all that's done. I didn't have to put the roofs on. They're already there. Like, these roofs are made of multiple components. So like, this is one of the other things the post room does, I believe, is adds the little roof cappers.
Yeah, we also don't have to manually place audio volumes and stuff.
It's just not. People don't think about. It's like it does so much under the hood work for me that it saves so much time. Like if I had to hand place all of those, I'd get like one level done a day, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh fuck you.
What are you complaining about?
It's being a button won't spawn a door. Or not a door, a catwalk.
No.
I get the spawn button, it was just doing nothing, and I'm like, alright, well, I guess you were not gonna do it your way. It's because I moved everything, like all these nodes,
okay,
all those
doesn't-
diamonds were considered used because they're still
Oh,
attached to these
yeah.
things.
So yeah, so you right. I remember now. You have a button that spawns the thing right on the door for office, but yeah, since it still thinks that Pipeworks is over there, so it
Yep,
doesn't.
it's just like, sorry, I
Okay.
can't put anything because it's occupied, and it's like,
yeah,
well,
there's no
technically
space.
it's not, but
Yeah, the notes it's using it did not get updated by you moving the stuff
Yep.
around, so it still thinks there's stuff like there, but there isn't.
yeah.
Well-
Level gen's smart, but it can also be real stupid. Do I want to expand it over here as well? I gotta think about this.
I mean, you
'Cause if
will
I do-
make a doorway
if I
into storage, I assume.
Oh yeah, storage will exit this way. Let me just do that now. Yeah, level gen always gets these wrong.
So, Pipeworks on the other side or not?
No.
No?
Full on. Nope, I don't think I will.
Okay. I mean, it makes it faster as well.
As it does make curating faster, but there's another, like, I'm still gonna block this side off to make the choke point.
Okay.
So shelving unit right here. Idea being that I could put, like, I was thinking about potentially putting bomb here, which would enable a
A wall charge.
fun wall charge play like this.
Yeah.
If you really wanted it, which could be interesting.
Yeah, I feel like would be valuable. Still have to clear out all the angles, but I mean, I guess you can try to smoke rush it, but it would be kind of hard to pull off with defenders being in office and potentially dog.
That's the idea. You smoke it off and you're trying to do a rush. Oh, you fucker.
I like this prop so much. Or cluster.
Yeah.
rather.
Yeah, I liked making him. He was fun.
Yeah, I like it when the maps like tell a little story. Things like that. It's kind of cute.
It's the idea. I really should have put some booze, like a broken booze bottle over here.
Oh yeah.
Really just sell it. Like the dude was just drunk off his ass, having a fun time. Trying to think.
So you're looking for sidelines right now?
Yeah.
Making sure you can.
Time to play my
Kill the
favorite
diffuser.
game.
Like chuck in behind the bomb though. Like, I think you can. Yeah. We'll see. If you can see them from here, doesn't look too good. No, okay, never mind. I wonder if you can probably shoot him if he's like trying to hide behind the bomb though. It's like you can get pretty far and still be able to defuse. Probably fine.
Yeah, I don't know how far is too far, but yeah, you can still see him.
I think if you see the
I love
full,
that he's just so fucking bright in this. That he
Yeah.
just sticks out like a sore thumb.
makes it easier for us here to figure it out. I think as long as you can see the full length of the diffusing side, like the 90
Well,
degree
that's
angle
why
like
it is.
this,
Though.
then,
That's that's the why it like the angle is the way it is. Why it's
Yeah.
not like flat. Because if it was flat this way, you could. Oh come on, fucking dummy. Yeah, if I put it facing south, you could just line of sight behind this thing.
yeah.
I just want to make sure you can cover from this truck.
Mm. Yeah, we want to give the defenders the ability to hide in the truck and still be useful. So
I always give those trucks. Like, if I can give those trucks a line of sight on bomb, I'll fucking do it. I'll do it again.
Vroop. It's always funny to me when that happens.
Yeah, when I miss the handle,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Also,
hey. I mean, I showed you last week how if I align my camera with this, it fucks everything up.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandwich does it also like as well. It's just a very easy thing to fuck up, and it looks so funny every time.
Yeah, it's so good. That didn't used to be a thing, but it got committed to the project at some point, and I don't know who did it.
No, I okay. You're talking about the camera thing.
Yeah, the camera
that
bug.
was
That
just
used to never happen. Now
Yeah.
it's like something got snuck in somewhere, and it happens now. And it's like, please, I just want to have a normal camera. Goofy, no.
Yeah, I really want to see you finding time to do easy conveyors as well, because
I mean, technically, it already exists.
right, and I remember now that I said it.
I need to make it work for docks too. 'Cause I
Yeah,
just
the
never
problem is
did
it
for
can't go
docks.
up there, right? That's the problem, I
Yeah,
think,
it-
because it
it
can
goes
snake
d-
already
Yeah, it goes down, not
on its
up.
own. Yeah.
Problem is, it snakes too well, and it'll go through the wall sometimes. Like, because I know I'm doing this manually, I don't have to worry about the automated bullshit, so I'm just like, went through the wall, whatever. All I need is a good root spot. Okay.
Is there anything else we need to do?
I think I move this boy. It's hard because I need to put the conveyors thing over here and Pipeworks is over here, so it's like, what's the difference? It's like there's not really a Pipeworks here now. It's just like
Yeah, it's not its own room, I guess. I would put it on the left, just to the pipes, and then.
I don't think it's worth justifying. Like, it's
Well,
not like there's any
it's-
props for
I
you to play
guess.
around.
Yeah,
Maybe
true.
I don't even know.
I mean, it's still like you want to call out a defender sitting on the pipes, and I think for that
Well,
it makes sense to have the label.
We'll give them a piece of cover up here then if I'm gonna label it. Where's that tank? Here it is.
By the way, Sandwich yesterday he was speed running this stream. Like, he was cranking out kill houses in no time.
Yeah,
It was
they're
crazy.
easy.
Like, I think he did like one in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Like,
Yep,
I think
they're
he
good.
did 2 in 30 minutes total or something like that. It was pretty crazy. We did like, I don't know, I think we created like 5 or 6 kill houses, or even more. It was a lot. Yeah, kill houses are way easier to make than factories.
Yeah, just wait till you see tile set 5. It's even easier.
Yeah, that
I just
That
gotta
sounds
get
amazing.
I gotta get all their shit. I gotta get a lot of the stuff. Like there's stuff that's not automated that could be. Because we're still in the prototype phase. It's not worth
Yeah.
me committing the time to be like, okay, you're automated now.
and then like a few weeks later, you're like, okay, we actually don't need you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Yeah, that makes
Slide
sense.
This boy over.
that makes sense for sure. So now they have some cover on pipes. Those pipes are only accessible from the office, though, right? Right now in
Yep.
this map.
Oh, that reminds me.
That
Put the
reminds
ramp
you.
up. I gotta put the ramp up.
Oh.
Why is
So
it
it's
doing this?
easier.
Ah, keep originals was checked. Fuck you.
It's just doing what you told him to do.
I know.
Don't be mean to
He's
it.
being a bad boy. You're being a very naughty Pipeworks. Can I say
Sure.
that? Here, let's really drive home.
It's so funny to me that this prop like actually has other things inside that are usually just not visible. It's like this is specifically made for you to do this. Or it's not
Yep.
just like 2 props or whatever. How often do you guys stream? We have a schedule below the stream. Right now it's 3 times a week. When Dev Team Practice comes back, we'll have 5 again. Well, hopefully. I'm not sure. We'll see. Depends on how busy the engineer, or well, the team members are who are playing on the team. But yeah, we do map streams on Monday and Tuesday, and then there's the community hours question and answer stream on Wednesday.
Just a little detail. There's a lot of oil spills in this map.
Yep, for sure.
You can sit up here, and
Mhm.
you can
Yeah,
both
it's a
cover
good
bomb,
spot.
and you can try to stop people from up here. This angle as well.
Yeah, looks reasonable. Office is kind of a mess to take. Like,
I mean, I'm just gonna put a fire door right here.
oh, okay. It was right. We didn't place red
Yeah.
doors yet, so that makes sense.
There's no red doors. I'm gonna put one dock and I'm gonna put one office.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm gonna put one dock. Like it's gonna be either 3 or 4. No, it's gonna be 3. So you can red door into 3, and then you can see kind of all this shit. You can clear this out and clear this out. Then all you have to do is clear this area out, and then potentially office, and then you'll have bomb. I gotta flip these. Oh, realizing I forgot to do something in the other map. I'll have to go back to it really quick. Do I want this here? Or do I want to just make it a server rack? I think I just want to make it a server rack.
So red door south in office, or
No, what? I'm just gonna put it on the west side because it's the only place.
yeah,
put
but
it.
I mean, like obviously on the west side,
Oh,
but
it'll
on the
be over
southern
here.
part, yeah.
It doesn't really matter where at this point because I changed the layout.
Yeah, that's fair. When it's dark, so you can. Okay. So you can go green, which gives you kind of good access to power, I guess. You
Gives you
fight your way
good
through.
access to power on the north side of the map.
Yeah, and then you can take office, which is pretty good position on this map, I would say. One of the red doors, and yeah, the southern one, as you pointed out, has like a lot of, allows you to clear a lot of line of sights as well. It also means that a lot of line of sights have, like a lot of spots have line of sight on the southern red door, which makes it kind of hard to.
Yeah, but you can just
push.
position. You can fucking position the saber back here and just.
Yeah, that's true. And then just like crawl forward slowly.
Yep.
Tornado is asking about the dock doors. No, these only exist on dock. We will not place them somewhere in the level.
What,
For
these?
consistency's sake, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are dock only.
We have something similar on the Kill House tile set where you have the vault door which closes off a room basically. Well, sometimes it closes off too, like depending on whether it's open or closed.
Oh,
It will
I
either
love doing
close
that
off
shit.
the vault itself or block a pathway.
I love doing that shit.
Yeah. No, the blue frames are open pathways basically.
That's a
Like
doorway.
if it's green, it's a door. If it's blue, it's a doorway without a door, basically.
Yep.
That's a very new, like very recent change, though. They
Yeah, it
used
was
to
like
be just
2 or 3
white,
weeks
I
ago.
think.
Yeah, it was white, but it was really hard to see in the map. So we or in this view mode, it was hard.
Yeah,
to
in
see,
this view it
so we
was hard to
changed it
see.
to like aqua blue.
Yeah.
Why do you use this one? Fuck.
So dark blue is usually windows, and green is doors you can freely open. Well, you have to kick them or shotgun them, but you don't need a door charge for them. And red doors are fire doors, which are doors you have to breach open with the door charge. And yellow means special.
Usually yellow means electric.
Usually, yeah.
There's times where that doesn't apply, and it's kind of confusing.
But
Because
usually
like
means
there's some objects
a button.
that well, yeah, yellow usually means it's electric or has something special about it, like in
The
C-store.
teledor is electric, right?
Tel-
It's not
no,
it's yellow. I mean, it's not
non-electric,
electric.
yes.
Like that's the exception
Yeah.
to the rule.
Like there's another exception, right? Like the fan should technically be yellow, but it's also red because you can door charge it.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fan is like one of the most complex pieces of
Interestingly
geometry that
enough,
we have.
the fan is is electric, but it's the other way around, right? So, like if power is down, you cannot open
Electric.
the electric doors. For fan, it's the other way around. If power is out, then the fan is open.
It fails open. We're actually trying to I know, hang on, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so the new tile set has a similar function where there's an object that is powered, but if the power goes off, it opens completely. So like it does the same thing fan does, where we call it failing open.
Yeah.
So I know I want to see that happen more often. So I know we had a Bing Bong
Yeah, it's
door.
kinda cool.
You remember
Yeah.
Bing Bong door?
Bing
If Bing
Bong.
Bong, when we get him to work again, I want him to fail open as well. So that way
So
it's
yeah,
not-
they used to just be shut, right? If
yeah,
power
they'd
was
shut
down.
in whatever. Yeah, what if power went off? They would just be in whatever state they were in when the power went
So
off.
to
if they were-
explain what, like, there were Bing Bong doors because when you get close to them, they open
they go
up
Bing Bong.
automatically and make a Bing Bong noise. Well, actually, I think they make a Bing noise. If they're close, they make Bong or something like that.
And that's,
Can't
and that's
remember.
both because they go Bing Bong when you open
Yeah.
it, and they do the same thing when they close. It makes a Bing Bong noise whenever you get
Yeah.
close to it.
And when power was off, then they did not operate anymore, so they were just closed.
Yeah. Well,
Could
they were
get,
whatever.
Like if you
You-
turned
you
off
could-
power
you could-
while they were open, did they stay open?
Yes, so you could also get
Oh.
it stuck in a halfway state.
Oh,
So if the power went off as you were moving away and it was like halfway down, it would stick there, if I recall correctly.
I see.
So like if you knew they were going power, you could preemptively open that door or just make sure that it was shut when they were going for the power, so that you could force them to cut off their own rotation paths.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to make them fail open for sure, similar to fan. Would I just move to the open position when you turn off the power?
Huh.
Well, actually, I don't know. I think it's more interesting the other way around because like they're not blocked, right? If power's on, you can still go through them.
If power's off, it becomes an open passageway and becomes an open line of sight.
I guess the line of sight is the important part here, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
Because when it fails closed, like it has the interesting thing where it shuts off the line of sight and forces you to do different rotations. So it's like if
Yeah.
you're going for power, the play you're about to make becomes more predictable. I actually like that aspect of it, but we need consistency in the game more than anything. So if it's like if we can figure out how to mark objects as, hey, this thing fails open, like
I see. Yeah.
it's just
okay.
like, okay, well, power's off, therefore I can go through this thing now.
Yeah. It also, like, as much as I liked that property, like that it allowed players to block a pathway by turning off power.
Oh yeah, like,
it was
really
also
cool.
it was a mess for level designing.
I mean,
Like,
it could be like basically the rule for that Bing Bong door is if you had a path if you had a room that had a Bing Bong door in it, there had to be 2 green doors. So like you couldn't just have a green door and a Bing Bong door, because then you could just inadvertently make a 1 entrance bomb room, which is a massive no.
Yeah.
I love this cluster. I use them everywhere. It's just a fun little detail prop.
So are you back to factory?
That's just what I was
So
doing
only
this
making
week.
factories, or is it
I've
just-
kind of hit my upper limit on what I can do with the C stores right now, because rooms only have 2 shapes, so like I actually need to put more work into it. So I just was like, hey, Sando, can you make some C stores for me so we get more
Okay.
variation? And he was like, yeah, sure. So
I see.
yeah, it was just I need to do more work on my my C store standardization on a weekend. It unfortunately won't be this weekend because this is I got stuff to do this weekend.
It's an interesting question. Will the maps always be in English-speaking countries, or will we see maps that is like in Russia with graffiti that is in Cyrillic?
I think right now all of our maps are based in and around Alpha City.
Yeah. And Alpha City's
I mean,
New York.
Yeah, this isn't to say that we can't do something like that where, you know, we're in a different, different part of the world, but like that's just kind of where we're at right now. Like even the tile sets that we're working on all take place in and around Alpha City.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be against that. I think it'd be really cool. It's just like you end up with that like PUBG kind of scenario where everything's in Cyrillic or I can never remember what the Arabic style writing is called, but yeah, it's just like some totally different language, and you're just like, what is this? And it just feels more. Yeah, I mean, because I know we sprinkle a lot of the Chinese and Korean and the
because
kanji,
it's cyberpunk.
the kanji all over the place because it's cyberpunk. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to do other locations as well. But that's just me. I don't know what the future holds for all of our tile sets. Only the other ones in the immediate future.
Yeah, I feel like right now the focus is to make you feel like you're in Alpha City all the time, or in and around Alpha City.
In Alpha City, what makes you a criminal? Blowing up a C-store.
Absolutely.
It's a hell of a storage. Claustrophobic as shit.
Yep.
Just the way Mama used to make. Okay, I think we're good here.
Yeah, but it makes it hard enough to get to power, so I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's just you have to go through this one of two
Yeah.
really narrow passageways to get to it, and you can just sit back here with an auto shotgun and eat people.
Yeah. If you like come both ways at the same time.
Yeah, that's the idea. Is you got to coordinate.
Yep.
So I put power in the middle of it.
Shark Odysseus.
Yeah,
Oh, Odysseus
Shark
shark.
Odysseus or Odysseus Shark. I don't know. It's kind of a.
What
kinda
does Shed
wonky
want?
one. Like, oh,
For the
dude,
name of
I've
this
been-
map.
Huh?
For
Yeah,
the
what's
name of this
chat?
map.
Yeah. When I've been working on TS5, I get all the good tile, like the names. I get all the good ones. Like my roles for TS5 maps when I make for prototype testing are all good. Like I had Dark Forge the other day. Like it was good.
Nice.
And Sinister Spectre was another one. Like it was good, but just like when I make maps with you, it's just like I get the like biggest like duck quack names. It's just like
Yeah. Yeah. It's really miss or hit with these names.
yeah.
Hit or
Boy,
miss? Is it hit? How do you say this?
It's hit or miss.
Hit or miss, yeah.
I knew what you were talking about, but yeah.
Yeah. That's the language barrier. Sometimes it chimes through.
Yeah, it's okay. I knew what you meant. The fact that
Oh.
you can speak more than one language, like I will never shit on anybody for having a slight mistranslation because it's like you can speak 2 goddamn languages. That's a lot of effort. That's awesome.
Well, you make do if you don't speak English as your native language. I'll have to kind of.
Hey, you do a good job.
It's kind of something you have to learn in this day and age.
Yeah.
Well, depends on what you want to do, but if you're like a computer nerd, there's basically no way around it.
Yeah. What has chat said anything? You doing Shark Odysseus or the Odysseus Shark?
No, they seem to be very uninterested in this choice.
Okay, we will do the Odysseus Shark.
Yeah, I like that more. Will this game have lore with the city and Argus?
I mean, there's little bits of
there
lore
is lore.
sprinkled. There's a little bit of lore sprinkled
Yeah.
into the levels with like little side props that we make, and you can kind of infer a lot of what's going on based on like the mid grounds, the backgrounds, the objects in the level. Like we have a little bit of a story going on.
Yeah. Basically, we have a bunch of we have lore, but none of it is, or most of it is
just go ask-
very subtle.
Just go ask Red Commissar.
Yeah. Red Commissar is one of our community members who just like writes fanfic for the game, basically. So if you're interested in lore, like he knows all the little things we have put in the game, so he has a pretty good idea of
Oh, there it is.
what the official lore is. The mighty trash bag.
The mighty immortal trash bag, but this time he's got his 2. These
Yeah.
weren't deleted.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
that's
not
funny.
well, like because it's
Oh,
they're not
yeah, I
colliding with the
forgot.
level, right? So
Yeah. I forgot we had Gun Truck now.
yeah.
He's so angry.
Me.
You know, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, no, all lore, like we're a first person, like a multiplayer first person shooter. We're not a story game, so we have lore, but we don't shove it in your face. Like we have little bits here and there sprinkled around the world, or the levels,
Around the world.
and like in the gun names and stuff like that. Like there's a bunch of things you can look at.
Okay, I think we're good with this level. I gotta go back to the other one really quick. What was the name of it?
I
I don't remember
have
either.
no idea. I-
Those Gauntlet, Malice Rifle. Nope. No. Oh yeah, I had Old Ozymandias as a level name, which I thought was really fucking funny.
That's funny for sure.
Pegasus Hour, that was it.
Yeah, maybe.
Pretty sure it was the Pegasus
Yeah, it was
Hour.
Pegasus Hour. No, you're right. Yeah, it was Pegasus Hour.
Sounds like a podcast.
Pegasus Hour? Yeah. About Pegasus?
Well, it's like it's like a D&D podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's what my brain tells me is it's like a D&D podcast or some shit called the Pegasus Hour. Maybe
How
it's
complete
like,
do you
maybe it's
would
like
you say the game is?
I have
like-
no idea, dude. That ain't my
Like there's
call.
like games in these days and age, like in this day and age, is like they did never complete, so it's kind of hard to say. There's definitely
Oh,
like
yeah,
look
I
at the
also-
roadmap. There's a lot of things we want to add, so
Like, I'm also not the creative director, so I can't actually
That's
answer that
true.
because, like, I'm not the one who's like, I really want this in the game. It's like, I know the tile sets that I want to make, but if they tell me, hey, we're gonna add a tactical ladder to the game so you can climb on top of shit, I'm gonna go, okay, and then now I have to design around that. But it's like, I don't know, like, what the game plan is for, like, what's the total, what's the completed vision, right? Like, I have an idea of it, but I don't know what I can't give you like I don't have enough info to be like 50% definitely, 25% definitely. You know what I mean? Like I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Oh
I
no,
forgot to add
not the isometric view. You make me sick. Again.
Yes. Do you want me to just do this repeatedly?
Oh, I hate it so much.
Really?
This looks cool now. This is funny.
Just constantly flicking back.
Oh,
I really like isometric view, especially when you nail it at the 45. It just makes me think of like an old Game Boy Advance
looks
game,
like a or
tactics
like
game.
an old Fallout game.
Yeah, just like that.
I think they look like this.
There we go. Just I can just picture the sound effects in my head for like an old game. This is like an old Game Boy game played at isometrics at 45-degree angle. Like, sign me up.
Like I think the old Metal Gear
we found it
games
again.
had this as well. Oh.
It's our old loading screen.
Yeah. It's so dumb. That's just like a picture in the map. So.
It's just a sprite in the level. It's just hiding under the level.
The camera was just like set up to just see this.
Well, yeah. All we do is we put the camera right in front of it, and then we teleport it to the. We teleport it up to the map screen when we're done loading. That was before we had the UAV. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
We just never got rid of it, and it's a fun little Easter egg of just like if you can see under the level, you can see the old loading screen.
We'll have special events. I mean, for April Fools and stuff for sure. But
you can tell how old the screenshot is because the toxic fence doesn't go all the way up.
Oh yeah, and also it's also the old forklift.
Mhm.
What is the thing on the right?
This is a smokestack.
Oh, smokestack. Yeah, we usually
it's
don't
just-
see
this is-
them.
Yeah, we don't see them too often. They've kind of fallen out of style, even though I miss them.
Yeah.
Me saying I miss them, but I'm the fucking level designer, and I could put one in at any time.
I mean, last time we tried, you just created shelving again, if I remember correctly.
I
so-
know. It's a curse.
Why did you change the forklift? I get you didn't watch the trailer yet, because of Pixel Peaks.
Yeah. So like look at the forklift now. Like right, like then
Make the
we
yellow things go away. Oh,
we go back down here, and it's like look at all the like little like there's so many little angles you can like peek through. Like you could be crouched like right here, looking up at someone coming out of office, and they wouldn't be able to they'd barely be able to see you. That kind of shit. Like, cause you're like looking between the wheel and this little like basically right here is where you're trying to look through, and then you can just murder people like that. Like if it's up here on docks, you could do the same thing. You're like standing right here, looking through that tiny hole at like a red door over here. So we just took that whole thing and just made it solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just solid. So it's like you can kind of get that right here, but not really. So it's like right here is kind of your window, this little V shape.
So do you want to speedrun another map, or do we just
No, it's
for
on,
another
there's
10
only
minutes?
there's 10 minutes. We don't have time to do another one.
Oh yeah, Kill House would go first, or C Star.
Yeah, I don't want to rush that, and I can't do one of those in less than 10 minutes without having the seed in front. Like if I had a seed ready to go, I could load it up, but
You can go a bit over, but yeah, fine. We can also end early. That gives me more sleep, so I take
exactly.
that.
You need. Yeah, we give Pion
Especially
sleep
this
when-
week because I'm streaming all 3 days. Like it's a bit rough.
Well, I know the struggle too, because like I've been battling insomnia for the past like week, and I think I've gotten maybe 4 hours of sleep over the past 3 days. So
Yeah,
like, I know the
yesterday
feel.
was extra special because like around this time actually, my 6-month-old didn't like woke up and was deciding like, hey, it's actually wake up time, like be awake time now, and so
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually brought him to the stream and he was like chatting with the chat. But then
Just make him
like
baba
that was the fun
noises.
part. The bad part was that I had to stay up like another hour or so before I could go to bed because
Yeah,
he was just like not
Gotta
having
put him
sleep.
back to sleep.
Yeah, he was like, so nope, this is playtime now.
Yep, it's like
I
you,
was
you
like,
got me up. You put a headset on my head. I'm gonna play now.
But yeah.
How many words does he know? Does he know a lot? Is he cool?
So-
Cool. What did you say? 6 weeks or 6 months?
6 months.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 6 months. Yeah. Cool
Yeah.
kid.
He was very interested in grabbing the mic, so I had to like
Absolutely.
move back a little bit. So with maps, will they be saved after the algorithm creates them? You mean like the foundations? We can save them. We usually
Yeah.
don't.
So even kind of a step beyond that is like if we look back on the stream, I have a seed, so I can
Yeah.
actually save this seed, and if I I gotta keep fucking up. There we go. So if I put this seed into the starting seed, so if I make these two things the same, it'll regenerate the same level over and over and over and over and over and over,
Yeah.
again.
So if you want to save them, that's usually the easier way.
Yeah.
But
like we
usually it's just not worth it because like creating the start, like the foundation, that's the easy part, right? That's the part.
we
that-
do. To be
Maybe
fair,
sometimes.
we do keep all of our levels though on the NAS. So like we have the history of every map, like
okay.
almost every map we've ever made on the NAS, so we could pull them up and look at them if we wanted to.
I see. Oh, you mean in the game? What do you mean by that? Like we don't create, like we create them like this. We create them right now, right? We create them in the house and not like in the loading screen because, as I explained earlier,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not a
Yeah,
thing we
can't
can do. Because they take time and other reasons. So I guess the answer is no, maybe. Yes, I don't know. It's not that easy. So okay, I guess we call it early then. So we're
God,
detecting
please.
problems now. Axsom.
It's Windows. I'm trying to access the NAS, and because I restarted my computer, I'm not connected to the VPN.
Oh, you want to show us
Or
the
not
maps?
VPN. Yeah, I was gonna pull up the. Yeah, so we have. No, this isn't the right one. I need to go to the archive. Here we go, archive. How big is this folder? I'm scared. Oh, this is gonna be a big fucking folder, dude.
Yeah, imagine if it's all the maps.
It's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I imagine for a while.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep going. But yeah, we
Hey.
have
Hey, Kino. Kino just
Yeah,
came in.
we have
We're
a lot
about
of
to end the
goddamn
stream,
maps.
so. Oh boy, that was a lot of folders.
Yeah, this is like all the way back to like. Let's see, when are these from? Oh, it's because we copied everything over. I gotcha. But yeah, these are like 2018 maps right here. Like all the things say date modified is 2020 because we remade the NAS.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of these are from like 2018. Like this is like pre-PAX 2018 levels right here. PAX Prime 2018. Yeah, fall 2018 pre-refactor. Like, yeah, these are all ancient maps that we could. Like, I could just pull them up and open them. Like,
Can you pull up one of the really old ones?
yeah, like here's a really old Sea Star.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's an old
Let's
boy.
take a look. What's going on here? So there's a Red Door office and an arcade.
Strike it.
We have a shed. Long storefront. What's going on with the western part of the map? Like there's there's a green door in storefront.
No, that's. Just
Oh
the
no,
Bing
that's just
Bong.
the old highlighting.
It's
yeah,
just
okay.
it's just the old highlighting on the Bing Bong
Mhm,
door.
I see. I was confused for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, west side of that C store looks a little bit. East side, I mean, looks a little bit
like,
boring.
there's another one.
Yeah,
Yeah, these are all.
freezer.
These are all just really, really old maps.
Hmm. Oh yeah, now you're talking about the block dude build. Node blade back then. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Also, back in the day, the level generation system was whack. It just did the goofiest
you
things.
little bastard.
What?
So the door handle that I added moved back over to where it used to be.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're good.
There we go. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, there will be one more stream this week, which is tomorrow's community hours with me, question and answers with the community manager, and maybe we play a game depending on how it goes. So tune in for that, and after that we will be back next week with our regular schedule. So maps on
Back on
Monday
Monday.
and Tuesday. Probably back to the old lineup. So Axsom and me on Monday, and Sandwich and Smith on Tuesday for next week. We just do it regularly. What do we mean by a whack? I mean, Axsom give us some one
Whack.
simple example. What did the level generator do back in Blocked Build? Something dumb.
Oh, level. Oh, there's so much shit, dude. So
Pick one.
let me hang on. Yeah, so we're looking for just an example of the dumb shit level gen did back then. All right, well, let's get a nice wall color. Let's just make it white because we're on a black background. So there, I'll just draw you an example. So we got a room down here. Then we got one long hallway, and that's the level.
Place doors.
Yep, and then it's gonna go, okay, I need to put some red doors on, so it'll go, I'm gonna put a red door here, and you know what? I'm gonna put a red door here. And then it's like, okay, thanks, level gen, very cool. Then it's like, all right, you need a green door? Right fucking here, dude. And then it'll go, okay, we're gonna place bomb, we're gonna put bomb right here.
Sure.
and then it'll put power right here. And it's like, okay, sure, why the fuck not? And then it's done and it ships it. And it's like, okay, well, you still have to Crim. It's like the Crims clearly have to defend from this angle, and the funny thing is I know I played on a map like this before. This isn't just me making bullshit up. I played on a map like this.
This is actually what it did, yeah.
But if I remember correctly, this is the map where I got a 5K because I'd stolen a frag the round before. So I waited right here. They blew up this door to get line of sight, and I yeeted a frag at them. Got shot, and they got a 5K.
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, that's some of the dumb shit the level gen used to do. It would just put doors next to each other for no apparent reason. There was no make sure the doors are at least 5 units apart or whatever, or put it on different sides of the building. It was just put 2 somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, fun times.
It was great.
Since we're still on overtime, I'll take that question as well, I guess. Is there a reason you guys prefer Unity over other engines? I mean, it's basically what we started with, and now, even if we would want to, it's not, viable to change at this point, so we don't even consider it. It's just what we started with.
Yeah, it's what we started with. We just didn't change over to anything else. Unity's really good for prototyping, so.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. Let me double check that the stream I want to rate is still live, because now we continue talking for a while. Oh, Twitch slow today. It is okay. All right, we're gonna rate Diagra. Diagra. That's the name. He's one of our partners. He's also a DPL player. He's really good. If you want to see some good gameplay, say hi to him. And we'll see you next time. So
bye bye.
When you're drawing,
check. Let's just draw a check mark saying he's really good.
Oh yeah, he is. So see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye everybody.
S61, I'm receiving at 39. S61, I'm receiving at 39.